Good evening, Trooper Nation, and welcome to today's varsity game matchup here at Scottsdale Elementary School. We are excited to bring you all the action live here on the Swift Performance and Athletic YouTube channel. Commentating for KHS, I'm Adrian Garcia. We'll be your commentators. Well, right now, my partner Jose Medina will be coming. He has a track meet, so he'll be showing up late. But we'll be your commentators tonight as the Swift Troopers take on the Montwood Rams. Batting first is Jada Quinones for the Rams, and you will see Selena on the mound and Vivian catching for the Troopers. First pitch for Selena of the night is a strike right down the middle. Great way to start the night. First pitch, first strike. Count is now 2-1. Count is now 2-1.
We'll bring you all the action between your very own Eastwood Troopers and the Montwood Rams. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Right now we are on the bottom of the first, where the Troopers are batting. Oliver Martin, the first batter of the inning, is on second base. Dante Rubio batting with 2 strikes here. And on the top of the first inning, Troopers went 3 up, 3 down. And that ball seemed to hit Rubio there. Now batting here for your Troopers, the pitcher Aiden Serrano. The pitch. Contact is made up high to the first baseman. The first baseman calls it, and he catches it for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 4, Dante Poncio.
Now batting for Eastwood Troopers, number 4, the designated hitter, Dante Ponzio. Contact is made, and that one goes foul for the first strike of the at-bat. third. That one drops for a error. Single for Dante Ponzio. Oh, to count here with 1 out. Bases loaded for Caleb Milne. Pitch. And right by the batter for strike number 3 here.
The first baseman, number
2 outs here with bases loaded.
Chavez.
And up to bat is number 16, Sebastian Chavez.
Gabe, bases loaded. How are you feeling as the pitcher here?
I just try to put anything in the strike zone here and let my defense help me out. And Sebastian swings on that one for the first strike. The pitch.
Pitch is called a ball, bringing the count to 1-1.
Two one count here with 2 outs and bases loaded. The pitch. Once again upstairs, 3-1 count here. 1 walk brings in a run here for the Eastwood Troopers. And that is ball number 4. That brings in 1 run here for the Troopers.
The second baseman, number 18, Abdel Lopez.
The second baseman coming up to bat, Adler Lopez. He has been making a lot of contact this season. Hopefully he keeps it up here in this at bat.
Contact is made but goes foul, bringing the count to 1-1 with 2 outs for the Eastwood Troopers.
The pitch once again up and in. 2-1 count here, 2 outs. 3-1 count here. The coach goes up for a meeting and we'll be back right after this. The pitch is a ball, bringing in another score here. Dante Rubio scores in this one. Still 2 outs and bases loaded here.
Number 10, Isaiah Armendariz.
The catcher, Isaiah Armendariz. Too bad here. Pitch is upstairs. We're not count here.
Pitch is called a strike for the first strike for the batter.
Contact is made to the third baseman. Third baseman grabs it, touches his base to get him out the inning. And that is the 3rd out here. We'll be back right after this. And we're back here at the top of the 2nd inning where the Eastwood Troopers are winning 2-0 versus the Montwood Rams. First pitch of the inning is a strike. That one's fouled off for the 2nd strike of the at-bat. Really good pitch there by Eden Serrano, but seemed to be called a ball there. Contact is made in the gap between right field. The right fielder cuts it off, and that is only a single for the batter, as the right fielder Dante Rubio cuts that one off before it could get any further. The pitch to the left is called a strike. 0-1 count here with runner on first base. Contact is made. The second baseman gets it, tags the runner, and throws it first. The first baseman drops it there.
Center field number 9, Dave Montwood.
The second baseman, Eder Lopez, was only able to get the runner from first going to second out there on the tag. One out here with run out first. Pitch.
Pitch is called a ball for an 1-0 count here. Sorry, and with one out. Gabe, since you're a baseball player, what are you doing here on windy days like this one?
Windy days, just have to prepare for anything. The ball could be moving a lot in the air, especially if you're playing outfield.
Absolutely, yes.
And there's a pickoff move. The runner's safe.
Pitch is called a ball for a 3-1 count here.
Contact is made up. The third baseman calls for it, catches it for the second out of the inning.
Number 2, shortstop, Evan Castillo.
Pitch is called a ball for a 1-0 count here. Contact is made but goes foul, bringing the count to 2-2. Gabe, as the pitcher with a 2-2 count here and 2 outs, how are you feeling?
Feeling good here. One more out, or potentially one more pitch could get me out of this inning. And trusting my defense, possibly anything in here could be an out just because of how good this Trooper defense is.
Absolutely, Gabe. Couldn't agree more. Full count here.
Let's go 3. Come on, kid.
And that is a walk for the batter.
Designated hitter number 17, Joe Gould.
Contact is made but goes foul, bringing the count to 0-1.
Contact is made to third baseman, and that ball goes foul. 0-2 count here. 2 outs. Contact is made to the pitcher grabs it and tosses it to the first baseman for the third out of the inning. We'll be back to you in the bottom of the second where the Troopers are batting.
Leading off, number 6, the third baseman, Isaiah Amisola.
And we are back here at Eastwood Athletics Performance Network, where the Troopers are leading versus the Montwood Rams 2-0. Isaiah Amizola is up to bat, the third baseman, and he takes that one for the first strike of the at-bat. Contact is made on third base line and just goes foul. And that one is strike 3, right by the batter, which is dropped. The third baseman runs that one out, but the blue says that the catcher dropped it on the transfer.
Bringing it to the first out of this inning.
Back to the top of your lineup, number 9, Oliver Martin, the shortstop, got on base on a walk his last at bat. Contact is made up. The second baseman calling for it. There's a bunch of wind. He catches it for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 50, Dante Rubio.
Dante Rubio here. What a great player. Last game he had an amazing game.
Just like you said, hopefully he could keep this up. Well, he has been keeping it up with one catch in the outfield so far and a hit by pitch to get him on base and score for the Eastwood Troopers. Contact is made to the shortstop. Shortstop snags it, throws it over to first. The first baseman stretches, and it is called an out.
What a stretch for the Montwood Rams there.
Good contact by Dante Rubio, but you just can't get him all the time. And that is the third out there for your Eastwood Troopers now going to the field. And we'll be back right after this.
And we're back.
Just like you said, that we are back. And Aiden Serrano is on the mound, throwing that one to be a really close call, but gets called a ball there by the blue.
Pitch is called a strike for the first one at the at-bat, bringing the count to 2-1.
That one's called ball 4 for the first walk of the inning. First base runner of the inning. There's the bunt. Pitcher gets it, throws it over to first, and that is the first out of the inning. But that bunt does advance the runner to second base there.
Third baseman, number 12, Bento Dallas.
Contact is made to the third baseman. Third baseman grabs it, throws it over to first. Not in time as the runner is safe at first base. Oh, one count here with 1 out. Runners on second and first base here. Contact is made, and it gets right through the hole between third and second. I'm sorry, third and shortstop.
Runner advances and now bases are loaded for the Montwood Rams.
First baseman, number 13, Devin McMahon.
Pitch. In there for strike number 2 of the count.
Bringing the count to 0-2, 1 out here. Bases still loaded.
One more, kid. One more.
Contact is made but goes foul. Still 0-2 count here. Wind is really strong here for the pitcher. Do you think it's psyching him out, Gabe?
Not psyching him out, maybe just messing his pitches. You know, the wind could move the ball, maybe making him throw more balls, but not right there because that one's called a strike for the second out of the inning, and the second strikeout of the inning. Bases loaded, and Aiden Serrano might have a chance here to get out this jam. And the coach is going to talk to Aiden Serrano, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back here at the Ford baseball field where Aiden Serrano is caught in the jam here with bases loaded and 2 outs, but he just had a massive strikeout right before this batter. The pitch.
Pitch is called a ball, bringing the count to 1-0 with 2 outs.
Just like you were saying, Danity, the wind can affect the game a lot here. Like, I thought that one was going to be called a strike, but it seemed to be called a ball there. Just those pitches that we can't have back, and we wish we could. 2-0 count here. 2 outs.
Go, 3.
3-0 count here. If you're Aiden Serrano, Danity, what are you doing in this situation?
I am trusting my defense here. I mean, if I throw a strike, amazing, bringing the count to 3-1. But if not, I mean, he's done all he can with these conditions, such as the weather.
That is a strike there. So that would have brought in your count to 3-1.
Absolutely, Gabe.
Contact is made, it goes foul. Aiden Serrano battling his way back to this count from a 3-0 count to a 3-2 count here. The pitch is down low. That is a walk there.
Bringing one of the Montwood Rams home.
Now a 1-2 game here.
Base is still loaded. I mean, Aiden has a chance to get one out here and switch up the ball game.
Contact is made to the outfield. That's going to score 1 run. That goes down the first base line. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs going to score. Dante Rubio gets it in. Another one's going to score. A base clearing triple for the Montwood Rams there. Just, you hate to see that if you go for the Troopers. Pitch, contact is made. The second baseman snags it, throws it over the first for the 3rd out of the inning. And the Troopers get out this hard inning where the Montwood Rams scored 4. Hopefully the Troopers could come back and score some runs here to put us back in the lead in this game.
We'll be right back after this.
And we are back here. Last inning, the Montwood Rams were able to score 4 runs. Hopefully, Aiden Serrano, the pitcher, could do something about it here and get a hit here and get us rally started for the Eastwood Troopers.
And first pitch is called a strike, bringing the count to 0-1 here. Not looking too good for Aiden to bring up the score for the Eastwood Troopers.
Contact is made down the right field line, and it seems to go just foul as the wind seemed to pull that one. Just like you were talking about it, how the weather could really affect this game. What's the count here? Contact is made. It's on the third base line. Third baseman gets it, throws it over, and that is the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 4, Dante Pope.
Once again, just good contact there by Aiden Serrano. But just one of those plays where you can't really do anything about it because the third baseman did make a good play there at third and throw it over to first base. Sorry.
Like you said, Gabe, great hit by Aiden. Just wind really pushing it today.
Now to bat, Dante Ponzio, the designated hitter. Got a base hit to left field.
First pitch is called a strike, bringing his count to 0-1 with already 1 out for the Eastwood Troopers.
Dante Ponzio swings through that one to make it an 0-2 count here. Pitch is outside, but seems to be called a strike. Once again,
Center fielder, number
no,
5,
it didn't seem to be a strike there, but just was called a strike. If you're Dante Ponzio, you just have to hate those calls there. Now to bat here for your Eastwood Troopers, number 5, Caleb Milne. One account here for the speedy runner and center fielder, Caleb Milne. That pitch seemed to be in there for the first strike of his at-bat.
Bringing the count to 1-1 here.
Pitch is fouled off for a 1-2 count now. That pitch right by the batter for the third strike and the third out of the inning here. And we'll be back right after this. And we are back here at the top of the 4th inning.
Pitch. And the pitch is called a ball, bringing the count to 1-0 here. Gabe, when playing a tough game like this one, what is your best mentality for yourself and your teammates?
I feel like for myself, I'll just have to expect anything out there, especially because of the weather. But every game is going to be a hard game here for the Eastwood Troopers. So you just have to have a tough mentality here and not let anything get in your head, especially if you're the pitcher.
Absolutely, Gabe.
Contact is made, and the shortstop bobbles it. The left fielder gets it cleanly and throws it in.
Second baseman number 1, Ricky Marcus.
Oh, 0-2 count here for the Montwood Rams.
Pitch is in there for the 3rd strike, and the first out of the inning here for the Troopers.
With already 1 out, I'm sure the pitcher is already feeling a weight off his chest. Don't you agree, Gabe?
Yeah, just like you said, especially because there's 1 out and a run on first base, a ground ball could potentially end the inning here. As that batter swings through that one for strike number 1 here. Contact is made. 3rd baseman gets it, throws it over to second. 2nd baseman gets it and sticks with the ball. That seemed to be interference there, but the blue didn't call that one, as the base runner from first going to second hit the 2nd baseman, which is why the 2nd baseman held on to the ball there, and there's only 2 outs here. There's the coach talking to the umpire, reasonably angry there, and just confused on why the runner wasn't called disruption. And I would be too if he hurt my player like that. Contact made, the third baseman dives for it, misses it, left fielder grabs it, and the runner only advances to second base. Runner only on second and first base here with 2 outs. That one's in there for the first strike of the at-bat. Contact is made there to center field. The center fielder tracks it down, catches it for the third out of the inning. And just like that, the Eastwood Troopers got this one with no runs scored. And we'll be back at the bottom of the 4th inning right after this.
And we are back. I'm Danny Martinez.
And I'm Gabriel Segovia. Up to bat, number 16, Sebastian Gomez. Sebastian Chavez swings through that one for strike number 1 there.
Got this, Beto. You got it.
Pitch. Swung on for strike number 2.
Bringing the count to 0-2 here with no outs.
Contact is made in between first and second. The second baseman gets it, throws it over the first, and almost over the first baseman. But that is the first out of the inning for the Montwood Rams. Now up to bat here, Adler Lopez, the second baseman. 1-0 count here. Contact is made up in the air. The pitcher calls it. No, the first baseman calls it. And he catches that one for the second out of the inning here.
The catcher, number 10, Isaiah Armendariz.
Now batting here, number 10, the catcher, Isaiah Armendariz. That pitch is in there.
For strike number 1. Bringing the count to 0-1 with 2 outs for the Eastwood Troopers.
Pitch. Contact is made. Left field. Shortstop calls it and catches it for the third out of the inning. And we'll be back at the top of the 5th where hopefully the Troopers could go 3 up, 3 down. Little fast inning so they could get the bats back ongoing.
We'll be back right after this.
And we are back here with Aiden Serrano on the mound here. Gets his pitch. That is in there for the first strike of the inning. The pitch once again in there for strike number 2. Contact is made to the third baseman. Third baseman grabs it, throws it over to first base, and that is the first out of the inning for your Eastwood Troopers.
Pitcher, number 8, Alex Arias.
One no count here. Two count here. Good pitch there. Seemed that barely missed. 2-1 count here with 1 out. Two count here. Really good pitch there. Once again, seems to be called a ball. 3-2 count here. Contact is made to the center fielder. Center fielder grabs it on a sliding catch. Second out of the inning here for your Eastwood Troopers after that beautiful sliding catch by Caleb Milne.
Center fielder, number 9, Abe Young.
That one's upstairs. That one's fouled off. One, two count here. Ball low. 2-2 count. Pitch down low. 3-2 count here. Full count with 2 outs here. No runners on base. That one in there for the 3rd strike of the inning and the last out for your Eastwood Troopers. We'll be back with the Eastwood Troopers with the bats on the bottom of the 5th inning.
And we're back with the bottom of the 5th. 6th, bottom of the 6th, I'm sorry.
Bottom of the 6th here, and this number 6, Isaiah Amazola, the 3rd baseman, is up to bat. The pitch. Contact is made to right deep field. And that one is caught by the right fielder. Number 9, top of the lineup, Oliver Martin is up to bat. Pitch. Swung on by Oliver Martin.
Bringing it to a 1-1 count here with 1 out.
That one seemed a bit high, but called a strike for a 1-2 count here.
Troopers still trailing behind the Rams here, 4-2. And the ball is low, bringing it to 2-2.
Pitch called the ball there, bringing us to a 3-2 count with 1 out. That pitch is called a strike there.
Right fielder, number 15.
Bringing it to the second out of the inning.
Dante Rubio, the right fielder, number 15, is now up to bat. That pitch called a strike.
Pitch is called a strike for an 0-2 count. With an 0-2 count, Gabe, what are you doing in this scenario as a batter?
Just try to fight anything off here. Anything that doesn't seem like my pitch, I'll let it go. Contact is made there, and that one's down the line. And seemed to go fair, but the blue calls it foul. Pitch. check swing there by Rubio. Didn't seem to go around, but the blue calls it a strike after that check swing. And we'll be back right after this.
And we're back with the first pitch as a strike, bringing the count to 0-1. I'm Danny Martinez.
And I'm Gabriel Segovia. Pitch is down low. The pitch. Contact is made. Second baseman gets it, bobbles it, throws it over to first. And it is not in time.
Designated hitter number 17, Joe Greenwald.
Oh, 1 count here after the batter just swings at that one. Pitch is called a strike. 0-2 count here. The pitch upstairs.
Bringing the count to 1-2 here.
Pitch, contact is made on the right field line, and that goes foul. Contact is made. The shortstop gets it. Throws it to second. Second baseman throws it. And gets right by the first baseman. One out there. On the play on second.
Second baseman, number 1, Ricky Gomez.
The pitch. Just low for the first ball. Contact is made but goes foul.
Bringing the count to 1-1 here.
Contact is made to the shortstop. Shortstop grabs it, throws it over to the second. The second baseman throws it over to first for this double play. And just because of that double play, the Troopers are now out of this inning. And will be swinging the bats here on the bottom of the 6th. And we are back here at the bottom of the 6th inning where the Troopers need to get the bats on. Now batting here, number 3, Aiden set out to the pitcher as he looks at that one for the first ball of the count. Pitch. Upstairs.
For the second ball of the bat.
That one is hit all the way to the wall. Aiden Serrano running first base, running second. Stays over at second base after that beautiful hit there. Now 0 outs here and runner on second base. Courtesy runner there for Aiden Serrano. Running for Aiden Serrano is Andrew Vega.
Now batting for the Troopers, number 11, Isaac Loya.
Isaac Loya now up to bat here for the Troopers. The pitch down low. Isaac Loya has been on a roll lately, getting a bunch of base hits here for the Eastwood Troopers. Hopefully he keeps it up here in this at-bat. Aiden said Andrew Vega going, trips, but luckily he gets there safe as the ball gets past the catcher. Andrew Vega now in scoring position. Anything hard hit could potentially score him here to cut the lead by 1. The pitch in there for strike number 1. 2-1 count here with 0 outs and Andrew Vega on third. The pitch hits him. Now runners on third and first base here.
The center fielder,
Tying run on first base, and Caleb Milne is now up to bat. The run that could potentially get the lead here for the Eastwood Troopers. Courtesy runner here for Isaac Loya, number 19, Damian Mora.
Let's go, Caleb! Let's go, kid! Come on, baby!
Caleb takes that one for ball number 1 here.
For a 1-0 count with 0 outs for the Troopers.
Pickoff move there to first base. Pitcher seems like he's not focusing on the run on third base here.
Gabe, if you're a pitcher with a runner on first and third, what are you doing?
Just trying to let my defense take care of this. And once again, another pick there. Like I was saying, just try to let my defense take care of it here. The Montwood Rams have 0 outs. You could potentially throw a strike here. That could be a grounder and could turn out to be a double play. Running for first, going. Contact is made to center field. The center fielder catches it. One run's going to score from third base. Damian Mora going back to first base, and he is in there safely. The Eastwood Troopers now cut down the lead by 1 run here.
Sebastian Chavez.
Now the first baseman up to bat here, Sebastian Chavez. Tying run on first base here.
And just like we said, Gabe, I mean, constantly looking at first and third there, that is why our third base scored.
Just like you said there, Danity. The pitch. Down low.
For ball number 1.
The pitch, pickoff move to first base once again.
Damian Mora really has his pitcher shaken up here.
Just like you said, seems to be about, correct me if I'm wrong, like the 4th or 5th time here that the pitcher keeps picking off at first base. Contact is made, deep center field, center fielder going back, tracking it. And it is caught for the second out of the inning.
Runner still at first, with 2 outs now for the Eastwood Troopers.
The second baseman, number 18, Adler Lopez.
Second baseman number 18, Adler Lopez, up to bat here. Hopefully he could get a base hit here to advance the run at first base, as he is the advancing run here to get the lead here for the Troopers. Pitch, running for first goes. He is getting down and he is in there safely for the first stolen base of the season for number 19, Damian Mora. Damian Mora now on second base here. A base hit from Adler Lopez could potentially tie the ball game up here for the Eastwood Troopers. Pitch. Called a strike there. 1-1 count now for Adler Lopez. Adler Lopez swings through that one. 1-2 count here. 2 outs.
Let's go, kid. Give us a hit, baby. Let's go. Ready now. Let's go. All right, kid. Come on, baby. Come on, kid.
1-2 count here for Adler Lopez. The pitch, pickoff move. Damian Mora gets back there safely. Damian Mora seems to be in the head of the pitcher here.
Like you said, Gabe, I think 90% of these pitcher throws have been going to Damian Mora.
Yeah, more like not even pitches, just pickoff moves at this point. It's not like he's been throwing the ball to the first baseman or the second baseman here. Just steps off the pitch. And foul ball there by Adler Lopez.
Battle, baby. Battle now. Battle, kid. Let's go, baby. Come on.
Contact is made to second base. Second baseman jumps, falls over, still makes the throw to the first base. Damian Mora stays stranded on second base, and that is the 1 run scored there for the Eastwood Troopers. going to the top of the 7th. We'll be back right after this.
And we are back at the top of the 7th.
Where Aiden Serrano is still pitching. He's been pitching a great game here against the Montwood Rams. The pitch. And there for strike number 1. Aiden Serrano really just darting up the strike zone here. Pitch. Contact is made to center field. The center fielder tracking it down and catches it for the first out of the inning.
Third base, number 12, Beto Llamas.
The pitch. Contact is made but goes foul.
For the first strike at the at-bat, bringing the count to 0-1.
The pitch. Contact is made to center field. Center fielder going back once again, tracking it. And he catches this one once again for the second out of the inning. Just great catches there and good fielding there overall by the outfielders, especially by the center fielder, Caleb Milne. Wouldn't you agree, Danity?
I couldn't agree more, Gabe. Without those catches there, we would not have those outs.
Just like you said. The pitch. Down low for ball number 1. Pitch. Contact is made. The second baseman grabs it for the third out of the inning. The Troopers are going 3 up, 3 down here. We are going to the bottom of the 7th. The Troopers need to score 1 if they want to go to extra innings. But if they want to walk it off here, the Troopers will need to score at least 2 runs here to walk it off and get the win here at home. We'll be back right after this. And we are back here at the Florida Eastwood baseball field where number 27, Angelo Fury, is up to bat here. Potentially the tying run up to plate. The pitch. Inside for the first ball.
Bringing the count to 1-0 here.
Troopers need to score 1 to go to extra innings here, or 2 runs to walk it off here against the Montwood Rams at home. The pitch. Contact is made, and that is through third base, and the shortstop for the first base hit here in the 7th inning.
What a great way to start the inning, Gabe. Wouldn't you agree?
Just like you said, Danny, couldn't say it better myself. Now batting here, the third baseman, number 6, Isaiah Amazola. Pinch running here for Angelo is number 17, Dante Castaneda. Dante, a really fast runner here. Really smart base runner as well. Isaiah Mazzola up to bat here. Pickoff move. And Dante is back safely.
Pitcher really seems to be concerned about the runners on the bases here.
Just like you said, Andy, we saw this inning and the inning before this one as well. The pitch is called a strike.
Bringing the count to 0-1.
Pickoff move once again.
And Dante is safe, still on first.
The pitch, a bunt, beautiful placed. The third baseman grabs it, throws it over to first. And a good pick there by the first baseman. That was off the bag.
Coach is calling time here to discuss that play.
I would too. Really close play there. Just a really critical play. First baseman looked like he was off the bag there. But even though he was off the bag, that means that the runner on first is safe. And the call is now overturned with a runner on first base and a runner on second base. Just good vision there by the coach, being able to see that. And if it wasn't for him, we would have not seen. I'm sorry, the blue would have not overturned that call there. But that's just why you love having a coach like this, like Coach Munoz. Runners on first and second base here. Top of the lineup, Oliver Martin, number 9, up to bat here. The pitch. Upstairs.
For ball number 1, bringing the count to 1-0 here, with 0 outs for the Eastwood Troopers. Trailing by 1, they really need to score some hits here. With 0 outs, it's looking good for them.
Go, Knight. Come on, kid.
The pitch. Down low.
For ball number 2.
2-0 count here. 0 outs. Bases on first and second base.
Go, you, Knight. That's on you, kid.
The shortstop, number 9, Oliver Martin,
Ready now.
up to bat. Hopefully he could do something here for the Ace Troopers.
Pitch is called a strike for strike number 1.
All right, let's go, 9. Come on, kid. You're ready now. Let's go. You ready? Let's go. Give us a hit, baby. Give us a hit. You ready? Come on. Come on, kid.
Pitcher steps off here.
You ready, 9? You ready, kid?
Once again, the pitcher steps off, tries to throw at the runners.
All right, let's go, kid. You ready again? Let's go.
Pitch down low. Oh, and just not one of the best calls we've seen all day. Ball practically touched the floor there, but called a strike. 2-2 count here for Oliver
All we
Martin.
need is a hit, baby. Come on. It's all good. You're good. You're good. Let's go. All we need is a hit. You're good. Dale. Échale. Échale.
Pitch. Contact is made. Right field. Right fielder catches it. And there's no play on the bases.
The right fielder.
Brings us to our first out of this inning.
Rubio.
Number 15, Dante Rubio up to bat here. This kid is special. And could perform under pressure as well. Hopefully he could get a great base hit here to potentially put the runners
Viene Rubio. Viene. Viene Rubio.
back in the dugout to score.
Venga, Rubio. Tráetelo. Tráetelo. Échale.
Dante Rubio loads up. Takes that one for ball number 1 here.
1-0 count with 1 out for the Montwood Rams.
Tráetelo, Rubio. Tráetelo. Échale. Échale, Rubio. Échale. Tráetelo. Tráetelo.
Dante Rubio. Another pickoff move by this Montwood pitcher.
Viene Rubio. Viene.
Pitch down low.
For ball number 2.
Tráetelo, Rubio. Tráetelo. Échale.
Pinch runner now. Number 8, Andrew Vega comes in to run for Isaiah Mazzola. Two-0 count here with 1 out.
Tráetelo, Rubio. Viene.
Contact is made. The second baseman gets it. Tosses it over to second base. And not in time to first base as Dante Rubio is in there safely.
The pitcher, number 3, Aiden Serrano.
And we'll be back right after this. And we are back here at the 4 Eastwood baseball field where there are runners on the corners. Number 3, Aiden Serrano is now up to bat.
Let's go, 3. Let's go, kid.
1 run scores, ties up the game.
2 outs already for the Eastwood Troopers.
Contact is made, and that is foul.
For strike number 1.
Do it again, kid. Tell it in. Tell that kid. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, kid. Let's go, baby.
Pitch. Contact is made once again, left field, and once again goes foul.
For strike number 2. Bringing the count to 0-2 with already 2 outs for the Eastwood Troopers. Runners on first and third. What are you doing at bat, Gabe, if you're the batter?
Just try to put the ball in play here with 2 strikes on me.
Go, 3. Come on, baby.
And Aiden Serrano is certainly the guy that's able to do it here for your
Absolutely.
Eastwood Troopers. Pitch. Up high.
For ball number 1. Bringing the count to 1-2 here.
Dante Rubio with the delay to steal
Let's go, 3.
there.
Let's go, kid.
Runners down second and third.
Let's go, 3. Come on, baby. Come on, kid.
Pitch. Contact is made and goes foul.
Venga, Aiden. Venga, venga, kid. Ahí está. All right, let's go, 3. All right, let's go, 3. Let's go, kid. Let's go, 3. Come on, kid.
Pitch. Contact is made, and it's an end drive. Runner's gonna score. Dante Rubio on the third base. He gets there. He gets down, and then there's a walk-off series for the Eastwood Troopers. Eastwood Troopers win. Your Eastwood Troopers win 4-6 here. I'm sorry, 5-4. As Aiden Serrano, the pitcher, walks it off here for your Eastwood Troopers with a walk-off single that scores 2 runs.